my diary to page 11. I appreciate all the support, all the text messages, and all the phone calls. I definitely appreciate it. So on page 11, this one is a special edition or a special page in my virtual diary, and it is featured two of the most important people in my life, Dad and Mom. I guess, I don't know, you guys want to introduce yourself?
No.
Mom.
Dad.
Okay.
Parentals.
So this is going to be interesting. Keep on following us. Bear with us. I got about 6 questions to ask them, and I'm going to let them have the floor with it. I have my notes, so I can keep up with the questions, so I don't start babbling. I don't know what they're going to do, but question number 1. Let's do an intro. Let's see how you guys feel. First, Dad, how do you even feel about doing this interview? How do you feel about being vulnerable and being sensitive and being open to the conversation about me going through the process of infertility?
I'm very comfortable in the settings right now. I think that what you're doing is to help people and to help yourself. So I'm all for it. I'm enjoying your journey. I'm enjoying being with you on your journey. As far as being sensitive and vulnerable.
Yeah, vulnerability is the key thing to all this.
Yeah, but that's not me, you know. But I can do it for you.
Okay, Mom. Deal. How do you feel about sitting down and doing the interview and exposing some of your thoughts and being vulnerable and sensitive?
I naturally don't like interviews. I don't like interviews, but this is for you. This is for your journey, and this is for the future Richmond, the baby Richmond. So.
Baby Richmond!
So, and knowing that he or she or they may see it.
Them.
Yeah, they may see it.
That's a good. All right, so that's the intro. Thank you guys for answering that. Question number 1 or number 2, since I already asked you a question. Do you actually know how to support me or support me and Gregory in this journey? Do you feel you know how? And explain why or why not. Mom, you first go.
Oh no,
Ooh, I don't.
It. Well,
What?
I don't know what that answer was. I forgot the question.
Okay.
How do you want to support her?
Do you
gosh,
wait?
how do I feel or how
Do you know how to support
how
me?
do I know how to?
Yes.
Sometimes I do and sometimes I don't. At first, your journey, I was kind of walking on eggshells, not knowing what to say or how to say it or should I say it or making suggestions. Didn't know which ones to make because I've never been in a situation before.
No, that's a good point.
So I really didn't know, and I haven't really talked to Greg about it yet. Oh, but it's coming.
He's over there.
Yeah.
Hey, Greg.
So do you know how to support me and Greg as a married couple also?
Just keep you uplifted. And just be there. You know, anytime you need to talk, but just basically keep you uplifted, hopeful, and do whatever we can.
Okay, Father.
Oh man.
How do you know how to support me? And explain why or why not.
Well, I have to learn how to support you, Christine. In the past, when you were younger, I was able to do anything. I'm pretty cocky about wanting or being able to accomplish anything, or if you needed money, you had money. If you needed your car fixed, I fixed your car. If you need somebody, beat up, I can beat them up. But as far as this is concerned, I have no capabilities or abilities to make this happen. So I felt vulnerable in that sense, and very helpless. And like your mom said, I just had to learn how to pray for you, honestly, and to pray for Greg too, and having some patience, and just making sure that God put your hand on both you and Greg while you guys are on this journey.
That was good. Me and Greg.
Great.
Yeah, that was great. So that was good. I kind of like that. And I agree with all of it. There's still a couple of people I'm waiting for you to beat up on then, but we'll get to that
Let me
later.
know.
All right, next question. Dad, you first. Let me read my notes and stuff. Have you guys had infertility struggles, and explain?
Well, not really. Not really. When I was young, when you're developing as a male, you have your testicles are supposed to drop. Both of mine did not drop. So when I was younger and when I was a teenager, I had to get an operation. One of my testicles was damaged. So the probability of getting your mom pregnant was lower than normal. Mm-hmm. However, being in the military, after being gone for 6 months, as soon as I got back home, there you were.
So, okay, wait.
Oh, that's okay. What?
Not going into too much more detail about it.
How long were you gone for military leave?
Well, I was in Okinawa for 6 months, and I think probably the day after I got back, you would conceive.
Okay. So, Mom, is that the right story? Is there some detail in there somewhere?
No
Because
details.
sometimes, like, Debbie,
No details. No.
any other details?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so Mom, you knew that there was a infertility issue,
Yeah, he
or
told
like a
me,
possibility.
but I didn't pay any attention.
Okay, so did faith play a role?
No.
Not at all.
Y'all was just
no.
Yeah, we're a couple then. You know what I'm saying?
No.
We weren't even trying to have kids now. All right?
No. There was no, okay, let's plan this, we're going to do this, and we're going to do that. No.
And so y'all was just like getting it in, and all of a sudden I'm here.
And basically.
So my next question was, how did you support each other in this? But I guess we're going to skip that one. Okay, but how about this one? How did you support Mom in the pregnancy? Ooh, good one.
How did I support her?
Yeah, what'd you do, like, when I was in the belly?
Work?
Yeah, work. Yeah.
Did you rub her feet or anything?
No. Your mom won't let me rub her
that.
feet.
Don't go.
Did you rub me in the tummy?
No, not really.
You move too much.
Yeah.
You were all over the place.
We were moving from California to Virginia, which was a pain in the rear. Your mom was pregnant. We moved U-hauled all the way across the country.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, your mom was.
Yeah, it was horrible.
How many months pregnant were you?
Don't remember.
Okay, I don't either.
We moved in
4.
May, June, July, August, September,
4.
October.
4, 5.
No, you were 7 months.
7?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
7? No, I think I was 7. But anyway.
We're gonna average that out to 5 to 7.
It was difficult though, and having your brother too. He was 3 years old.
He was everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay, that was good. All right, next question. So this whole infertility process with like me taking medicines and shots and me and Gregory's marriage and relationship, learning each other, learning how to support each other, it redefined who I was as a person, as a wife, as a daughter, as a child, all that good stuff. So I had to redefine who I was as Christine. Mom, did you have an event in your life that you had to redefine who you were, and what was it?
No.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, Dad, did you have any event in your life that you had to redefine who you were?
Probably when I retired out of the military.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah, because I was in the military from 17 years old for 36 years. So after doing all the things I was in the military, I really had to look at myself in the mirror and ask myself, all right, what are you going to do next, and how are you going to do it, and how are you going to be relevant, and how are you going to let God use you?
That was good. Do you still feel like you're defining who you are?
Yeah.
Or has it? Oh.
Yeah. Every day I find something that, even today I was thinking about, well, I feel so comfortable going to the church I'm in. I would like to do some more things in helping the homeless, especially during this COVID crisis, and people who are in need. So, yeah.
Okay.
Every day I find something I need to work on and try to, redefine myself.
But that major event is when you retired and you were like,
yeah.
So who is Kenny P?
Yeah.
That was good. Okay. All right, let's see. This one's pretty long. Let me read it first. Okay, so what advice? Okay, Mom, I'm going to ask you to speak to the mothers, and Dad, I'm going to ask you to speak to the fathers. If there were parents out there with a child that is also going through the infertility process, what would you tell them? How would you encourage them? Mom, if you were talking to another mother and she had a child that was going through an infertility process, what would you tell her?
To be strong. Be strong for your daughter. It's a very emotional ride, and you may not know what to do or what to say. And sometimes a hug says a lot, or just a phone call. But keep her encouraged. It's kind of hard, Christine, only because you have just now started to just like open up about it. I remember one time I came over to your house, and of course we were outside and you broke down. Of course I knew why. And I mentioned to you, I said, maybe you need to talk to somebody. You told me no. So, and then now look at you. You're talking to everybody. You're encouraging yourself and encouraging others, and just to keep you uplifted. Stay out the business. Stay out the business. Stay out of the marriage business. Let them go through that and work that out, but just be there to listen and encourage.
I should have got a pep towel. You got me? Yeah, pep towel. Okay. Father.
In the bathroom.
What are you doing over there?
Father. What would you, if there was another father out there whose child is going through infertility, what would you tell them?
I have to piggyback on what your mom said, that, just to support them and to hug them, but I don't want to get all spiritual or deep or anything, but, I always have to fall back on what God has done. Has God left you at any time? Is he real? Do you believe that God loves you? And I know that you, Chrissy, you love the Lord and you've been walking with God. And I would tell them, I said, look, man, just hold her up. God hasn't left her, and you need to keep telling her that there's nothing wrong with her, and that she's okay, just like what she is right now. And God is still faithful, no matter what. So.
And get ready. Ooh, get ready. Oh, get ready. Yeah, get ready.
Well, that was going into my next question. Like, you guys already said it. Well, I'm gonna ask it just in case you needed to add anything. So, like, my sub question for that question was, what would you tell their child? Is there any advice you would tell their child? Or did you guys kind of answer it?
Well, I kind of answered it, but I would say, look into the Bible of examples like Job. Look at an example of Abraham when he had to sacrifice his son. God is still faithful. And even if he, the Hebrew boy says, even if he doesn't save us, God is still God.
I think I would add to that, if I ran into someone just speaking to their child, I would say open up. Don't suffer in silence like I did. I think it was like a year we were going. We went through Clomid medicines. We went through shots. And Gregory started having a new job. And so I ended up going to the doctor's office by myself a lot of times. So if I could tell that child anything, or that person, the daughter or the son, anything, learn how to lean on your support system. Even if they don't know how to support, there is a way you can teach them and help them. Yeah, and I'm still learning to teach others how to support me.
And Greg.
Greg has been doing pretty good with learning to support.
Yes, he has. And I thank you.
Yeah.
You.
Honestly, Greg.
Yeah, and today I noticed you were watching Christine. She was having a little, I don't know what you want to call it. Can't say a meltdown, because I'm not going to let her have a meltdown around me. But something triggered something. And I noticed how he kept watching you to make sure you were okay, and probably waiting for you to give him the eye, like when you were talking about something. So I appreciate him being attentive to your needs and supporting everything that you do. I really appreciate that. And
I have to say the same thing.
Yeah,
Greg.
and the faith walk stairs. Yeah, Greg, I like that. I like that you let her do it and support it. And more than likely, did you buy the diapers or? So you're getting to.
Greg's not in the camera.
That's okay, but you're getting to know the sizes of things and that's going to happen. And
He was with me a couple times, and I was like, I just need to buy some newborn diapers. Let's just go down the aisle. And we went down the aisle, and we was trying to figure it out.
You'll know what to buy when you need it.
So, like, I don't even know what brand or anything. I'm just getting, like, random newborns. I don't know. I think, like, people have their preferences, and I don't even know what preferences I got.
It'll be okay.
Okay, almost done. We're getting there. Okay, so I don't even know what this question is talking about, so.
Who made these questions up?
I did, but then it was kind of like scratch work or something like that. Okay, I think y'all answered this one because it says it's sometimes hard to tell people that I need help or that I'm hurting. It's like earlier today when I was struggling, I just kind of left the scene. I could have just left and went outside.
Yes, you did. You left your food going too. Like, okay, no, we got to get this food ready. So,
But sometimes I just don't know what to say, and I'm just like, I need some space. I need some air, and then I just leave.
well, that's everybody. That's just not. Everybody goes through that. Just need some, just space and. Somebody say, well, what's wrong? Well, it's a lot, but I don't have, you want to say,
I don't have the words to tell it.
I don't have the words and I don't have the time. And
if I talk about it, I'll go cry.
It might seem little to you, but it's really huge to me, which I'm pretty sure it shouldn't be that huge, but it is what it is. And we get over it. And, I showed you my little green strawberries and my little plants outside, and we just kind of changed the subject and came on in.
So that happened, and I did one of those Mari thing. Okay, it wasn't like Mari where it's not the baby daddy and they run out. It wasn't like that dramatic, but I didn't run. I just walked out, and then I just stood there and had to do a tear or two.
Yeah, but you still didn't.
I didn't say anything.
Look at you now, though. What happened?
Say what was wrong.
Mom showed me her strawberry plant.
There's hope for those strawberries. I'm telling you, there's hope. There's hope. I have faith in that little strawberry plant that it's going to produce.
And then Gregory came around the corner, and me and Gregory had to talk.
He knew. Yeah, he knew. He was on it.
Shout out to the husband.
Okay.
I had to get it in there. Shout out to the husband. Okay. So I don't know. Okay. The question was, sometimes it's hard to open up and tell people when you're hurting. So how would you help somebody open up? That's a hard question. I don't know. How do you help somebody open up and also have a boundary of not like in their bubble and in their space?
I don't know how, because I got right in your space.
I did.
I did. Stood right beside you. Beautiful day today, isn't it?
Is it hard for you guys to say I need help?
Yeah,
yep,
for me, yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah.
It's hard for a lot of people to say I need help.
Yeah.
I'm drowning.
Right. It's hard. It's hard.
Yeah, and I think it goes into the portion of being vulnerable, being exposed, being spiritually naked, and just letting people in. Just like vulnerability itself is the possibility of being attacked. So sometimes being vulnerable, you have that possibility of your heart being attacked or your spirit being attacked.
Can I say something?
Hey, Greg.
Come on in here.
Go at your heart. Go, come on.
I was going to say for people to open up is exactly what you're doing. So you're helping people to open up. The only way I think people can open up to this is for them to hear it from somebody else that's going through it.
Amen.
Like I can't, if I'm not going through it, I can't help nobody.
Yeah.
But because you're going through it and you're talking about it, that's how you help somebody open up. But other than that, no.
Okay.
Shout out to the husband.
Yeah, it's hard to put yourself in somebody else's shoes if you haven't been in those shoes yet.
Yeah, so that it just reminds me of a lot of things like being military. You remember when I got off the insurance and I was trying to find my own insurance, and y'all was like, I don't know, because military, everything's paid for, right. And you got a little cough and you go in there, everything is paid for. So it's almost like I had to learn another journey and get my own insurance. I still haven't figured it out yet.
Somebody asked me about some kind of doctor's services, and I'm like, I don't know, military. I don't know. Military. I can point you in the right direction to somebody you can talk to. Yeah, so.
Okay. So that concludes. I kept it short. That concludes all of my.
Good. I didn't even have to study the questions. Did I do all right?
You did that. You did awesome. Okay, so any last words?
No, I love you, Chris. I've loved you even before I saw you because I loved your mom. And I want you to be everything that you want to be. And I pray for you every day. You and Greg.
Mom, any last words?
Last words. Well, I saw the question on.
Not the other
paper.
question.
Oh, so we're not gonna do the other question?
No, do you have last words before that question?
Oh, last words.
She's
before-
cheating.
Another question?
She's cheating.
That's like my last word. My last word would.
Okay. All right. So mom's
Okay.
skipping that one. That was
Yeah,
good.
I'm skipping that one. That's like a benediction or something, and we haven't even gotten to the end of it yet. Peace of God.
May the Lord watch.
No, I didn't like that.
Between me and you.
No, we're not enemies.
Oh, okay,
We're
okay.
not enemies.
Hi.
We're not enemies.
All right.
We're
So
not enemies.
While
my
we're absent.
No, we're not enemies. Then you just gonna go through the whole thing.
One
One from
It's like I'm gonna hide my rock and don't you touch it. Okay. All right. No. Okay, let's get to the last question. She hasn't asked yet.
Okay, this one's for extra credit.
gosh.
Bonus.
Extra credit.
Bonus question. Here's the moment because y'all know I do this. So when I do get a little Richmond, they'll turn around and watch the videos and like see the process and see what we went through, how we were patient, you know, how this journey brings a little extra value to the day that he or she or them is gonna be chilling in my arms. So my bonus question is, this is your time to tell little Richmond something. Since,
I'll let your mom go first.
yeah, since you didn't study the questions first. I gave him the question.
Well, to be honest, that was like the only one I really had to study. Only because I'm speaking to a camera, and I'm speaking to other people. Some people I know, some people I don't know, and to my future little Richmond. Are you getting your?
No, I'm ready.
Oh, okay. My future little Richmonds. I see you. I see you now. I know you. I can't wait. I might not be able to run up the stairs, but believe me, I'll catch you. Just be ready for a life that is full of joy, full of laughter, full of music, full of discipline. You know, spare the rod, spoil the child, and your parents do not believe in spoiling because they weren't spoiled.
I'm gonna spoil.
And also, don't cry, Christine.
It's already
If I'm not able to lay physical eyes on you, I have already seen you. I've seen your dad's eyes. I've seen your dad's heart. I've seen your mom's eyes. I've seen your mom's heart. So I know what you look like. Okay? And love you. I will love you here. I will love you there. I will love you anywhere. Okay? And I love you.
Dr. Seuss.
That's mine.
Dr. Tina.
Yeah. you put Dr. Seuss.
Well, I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can beat that one.
Yeah, just steady.
Cause he's just a dabbing.
I would have to say that I love you. I really do. I want to see you on my lap. I want to tuck you in your bed. I want to see your mom and your dad tuck you in your bed. I want to see everything that I did with my child. I want to see your mom and dad do with you. I want to take you on my motorcycle.
Oh my gosh.
I want to go shoot guns with you.
Oh my gosh.
I want to fly in helicopters, and we love going to the pool.
You gotta learn how to swim.
Pisces.
We love going to church and singing. So I look forward and hold you in my arms and watching you fall asleep. And I already love you.
That is beautiful. I don't have anything left. I just don't. So, thanks, parents,
You're welcome.
for doing this.
You're welcome.
I think y'all should do more later. Like later on. I
More
don't know.
later what?
Yeah.
More
There was
what?
there's a
More
lot of
what?
questions that I scratched out.
Oh.
Like Greg saw like 15 questions and
Oh.
I broke it
Maybe
down all the
Gray
way to
should
6.
interview us.
Well, yeah, as long as we're gonna focus on Greg.
You know, a lot of people said that Greg should do more, so
Yeah, he was funny the last one.
he is gonna do one for our anniversary. It is coming up shortly. 3 years, 3 plus some before. You know, it was a lifetime.
Well, how do you feel about doing this on Mother's Day?
How do you feel? It's Mother's Day. So you feel like I'm taking up Mother's Day, or I don't?
No,
I thought it was like really special
Well,
because
to
Mother's
quote
Day.
quote the cliche, Mother's Day is every day. Okay, so I don't, So happy Mother's Day to you.
Future
In
mother
advance.
coming.
Yes, in
Happy-
advance.
Happy Mother's Day, Mom.
Thank
I
you.
should have said that in the beginning.
You
It's
may
Mother's
have.
Day.
We talked about a lot.
I think I was nervous and Dad was trying to be funny.
Okay.
But that's all. Thank you again for turning
Happy
the
Mother's
pages.
Day.
Happy Mother's Day. To page 11 of my virtual diary as I proceed with the infertility process. Tomorrow will be my HSG exam. Mom's gonna write it there, and of course, page 12 will explain that experience. So be sure, I forgot to tell you guys, you have to subscribe. Please subscribe, hit the bell. You guys tell them, subscribe and hit the bell.
Subscribe.
Or I'm gonna
Smack
come
the bell.
get you.
Smack the bell.
And hit the bell.
Yeah.
Ding, ding, ding. Hit the bell. Hit the bell.
The bells for notifications, and thank you again for flipping the pages. The button so far, though. I thought Greg was gonna.
How we do, Greg?